What's up YouTube, it's your boy Smell back here with some more Gotham Knights content from What's That Smell Gaming. Yeah. And we're here today, we're still Nightwing and we're finishing off the mission The Rabbit Hole from last episode. If you haven't seen the last episode, please feel free to go back and have a little view. We looked at the mission Penguin's Criminal Deal, and then we spoke to Lucius Fox and Detective Montoya to help aid in our quest, and they gave us our own little side missions, and we started now unlocking fast travel stations. So, very exciting stuff. And before we progress on to our mission today, I'm going to just show you some of the other stuff that the game hasn't done so far, and that's mainly the leveling up system, the main thing you do. So you can see here we've got 4 areas: Raptor, Acrobat, Pack Leader and Knighthood, and you can find this under abilities by going through the main back computer. And basically this is how you level up your character. You've got a skill tree. Each character has their own, and when you level up your character you'll get given a AP token, which unlocks for all characters, and then you can put that onto one of the skill matrix for the tree. So you can see here we got things like Perfect Evade, you got your Trampoline. Basically they'll be named different level ups depending on the character you are. So for example, Red Hood uses his guns, so there's different things based around his pistols, that sort of thing. Whereas Robin, Batgirl, they may have intelligence trees to level up, where they can like hack systems, that sort of thing. And as you can see then, we're leveling up a little bit of the middle tree here for Nightwing. And so you've got momentum gain here, and you can see the further you go down the tree, you need more AP tokens to level up that particular ability. Next we have then here the momentum ability section, where basically it gives you that extra little superpower where you hold down R1 on the PlayStation, or maybe I think it's RB for the Xbox, and then you press triangle X square circle and it does a special ability. So here you can set that up. And then we've also got here our loadout. So you can see here I've got salvage in the middle. So this is what you use to level up your suit, melee damage and range, so you can basically make your equipment better. So it's not just leveling up yourself as your overall character, you get to level up your suit, your attack, weapon and so forth. So definitely something to have a look at. The more you play with the character, of course, you're going to unlock stuff for them, but that doesn't travel across to another character, so it's worth mentioning. Also, we have mod chips. So this is basically a little boost to the stats that you can add to your character. So you have, at the moment, all we've seen is uncommon, common, and then rare, being silver, green, and blue. So hopefully there's going to be a bit more of a different colours as you go further up, like the usual purple for like ultra rare, or like orange or gold colour as well. And if you have duplicates, you can fuse them together and then make stronger stats. I believe that you do need 4 of the same token. So definitely something to have a look at, guys, because the game doesn't show that to you, and I must admit I've only really stumbled across this now. Been too caught up in the story and the fighting, to be fair, to come across this, but it's definitely something that will benefit you earlier into the game. So yeah, have a little look and have a little play. And then of course every character you got, they have 14 different types of costume, and then you can change that costume again within, so there's like different levels of the same costume. A lot of these are locked, so I appreciate the game is a little bit old now, so these might be DLC. So have a look through. You may have some unlocked, you may not, but you may even be able to unlock some as we play through the game. So we'll wait and see how that looks. But on to today's missions then, guys. So of course we're still looking at the rabbit hole, and the aim here is to go back and speak to Oswald Cobblepot, but first we've got to stop him from taking organs, that very naughty, naughty penguin. So let's transition across. Right then, so we've got to locate and scan the, whatever that word is, containers, and stop the organ thief. Or theft, sorry.
It's here somewhere. Guess I gotta be careful.
Try and do this as stealthy as we can.
Who knows what they'll do.
But how are you finding the game so far? Appreciate if you have been watching the channel, this is our first game that we have reviewed. Appreciate this game is a little bit older, but no game is off limits on the channel, as we say. We can review any game we want on here. So, how have you found the game so far? Does it remind you of any other games that that are similar or shown some similarities? I tend to find that a lot of RPGs these days all have the same sort of movement, parry system, the same way to climb a wall, that sort of thing. So, or even like your leveling up system. So, yeah, what things stand out for you? Is there anything that you dislike or do like from the game so far? The one thing that I definitely like is how it can be quite competitive, the game, and be the same over and over again, but every now and again it gives you a nice little reminder that actually there's a few cool features in here if you do remember it, and that's things like environmental knockouts, and where you can like slam somebody up against a van if they're stood next to it. So there are a lot of good little things in this game. It's just finding it, basically. I think the downside to this game so far is it doesn't give you a lot to go on in terms of what to do with leveling up and some of the key things that you would benefit from right at the start of the game. So yeah. So far this game, I think this game is very good. Graphics are very good. The story is good. The cinematic to it is brilliant. But at the moment, there's been a few things that could have been done a bit better. So, but I guess that that is the world of gaming. But what's your thoughts? If you're watching it and you're enjoying it so far, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are there any other games that you would like me to review next? But leave a little comment down below. Go on. You know you want. Now, I'm not going to lie here. So far, I've been faffing around with this, haven't I? I'm trying to take these guys up stealthy. And so far, they haven't been going to the pathway that I want. So, let's try and change this up a little bit. We've got a pressure valve there as well, which squirts water or something on the enemy. But I can't reach the target. Now, I do recall actually seeing that on the skill tree. So it looks like there's only a certain range you can hit with Nightwing and so forth, but you can increase that. So maybe that's something that you want to look at early on as well. I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Let's just stuff it. Do it. Okay. So shooting him in the head gives away your stealth. Surprisingly. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to still see me up here, but it looks like it's going in my favour.
Are you human?
I like the little white head that you can see above the actual character's head. You can see that little whitey ghost symbol, and I think that means that they've been spooked or scared. So it's like, that's great.
I'm not gonna let you make a fool of me.
She's very purple.
And down.
So we've got 2 people left.
Enough. No more games.
I don't want to sound any alarms off, because I'm assuming that's what those blue ray of light things do. So, has that person gone outside? I think they have. Quick. There we go. Oh, okay. Did that person see me? Or hear me, maybe? That's interesting. Okay.
I'm not gonna let you make a
See.
fool of me.
Well, that just made it even easier. Thank you, sir. Good night. And now we got one left. Hopefully he walks just underneath this beam. Yep, he's going to. Happy days.
Masks think they're better than me.
And there we have it. All of them are gone. Let's get those beams out of the way. Bada bing, bada boom. Right. Well, that medical carrier had some unfortunate events happen to him, didn't he? Now, I actually just want to show you this, guys, as well. So, on the game, like any other game, there are collectibles and stuff that you can get, and that's one of them. It's like locations. We'll do a separate video on all of them, so we're going to basically leave that for the time being.
That's what I was after.
Here we go, then.
Belfry, the clock is ticking here. We need to get this somewhere cold.
Dr. Tompkins will meet you. I'll send the coordinates.
Ah, we got a little race against the clock. I think we're going to make this. This is looking promising. There we have it. Easy. Easy.
An appointment? I'm kidding. Come here.
Dr. Tompkins, I have an organ donation for you.
Nothing surprises me anymore with these gangs. Thanks for the delivery. I've got a medical team lined up who can use it.
I'll be sure to add medical courier to my resume. Belfry, I think that might be enough. Penguin should be a lot more helpful after this.
Just stay on guard. Cobblepot never does anything unless he benefits from it.
Happy days then. So there we go. So we've done the rest of the rabbit hole mission. So we've now got to go and speak to Cobblepot.
Hey.
And it looks like we've got to go back to the Iceberg Lounge to speak back to the Penguin. So I think what we'll do is we'll transition ahead now to the point where we speak to Penguin, because we've already done the Iceberg Lounge fighting bit. If you want to see that, you can go back to a previous video. They're all linked down below.
So you can use a door after all.
You know what I want.
They're listening. You may have questions, but I can think of a few reasons not to answer them.
Now, I don't know about you, but I would have no idea what spinning your finger around in the air means. So I'm like, okay. So it looks like then we've got to locate and destroy the bugs. Oh, so the Penguin's being monitored. To be fair, he did say this in the last time we spoke to him. So is it these things that we've got to monitor? To be fair, I did read these things last time I came here, so
My eyes on what they used to be.
doesn't look like that is the thing. So what if I use the AR then maybe and scan? Oh, what's that? Ah, okay, there we go. So there's 3 bugs to destroy.
Recently. Sadly, my usual guy wasn't available.
There's one. There we go then. Okay, so there's the 3 bugs.
I never liked that thing. Clashes with the rest of the decor. I'm not even sure where it's from. So you really are ready to play in the big leagues. I should drink to that. Bring over that bottle of whiskey.
Can't say no to a drink, to be fair. I wonder what whiskey that is. Or is it a finest scotch?
Gotham's elite keep getting a pass on Blackgate. But not you. So what? You forget the secret handshake?
They were favored. I wasn't.
Favored by...
But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word is said.
The Court of Owls is a myth. The Powers Club?
Yep. Where the super rich go for shits and giggles. Might be worth a peek. Personally, I stay far away from that raptor's nest.
But you're good with sending me there. Typical.
I lost years of my life to Blackgate. You go do what you do best. Just don't tell them I sent you.
Belfry, you catch that?
Penguin's feeling oddly helpful. That or he's just trying to set you up.
Probably. But that doesn't mean he's lying. He seems to really believe in the Court of Owls.
Fair enough. I'll dig up whatever I can on the court.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so we've now got the Court of Owls involved. Now, I must admit, I don't really know too much about the Court of Owls. I didn't really ever like them. I don't know if you've ever watched the actual Gotham TV series. I didn't like them in that, so hopefully they're a bit more fun in this one.
Over here. You want to do me a favor and check in on Alfred? He went out a while ago and he hasn't called.
That's happening a lot lately. Maybe he's on a date.
Another meeting with Jacob Kane. He said he wanted to walk.
It's dangerous at night. He shouldn't take chances like that.
That's what I said. And he called me a mother hen. Anyway, someone should check on him.
Way ahead of you.
Okay then, so we need to go and check on Alfred and his evening meeting. Okay, fair enough. So we can do that. What else are we? Let's just do a little quick recap. So the rabbit hole. So we've now got the Powers Club. So that is what we've got to check on Alfred anyway, first of all. But the Court of Owls are now involved. We've got Harley Quinn's mission. Now it does say that we've got to be level 10 to 13. That is red. So we are a little bit off from that at the moment. So we'll have to hang fire. Mr. Freeze looks like we just got to stop general crimes around the cities. So that's cool. As we can see now, we've now got the travel point missions coming up now where we have to scan those drones. So that's a little thing to do. We've got some stuff with the freaks of the night. And then also we've got knighthood as well. Now, I believe knighthood is to do with your training. So, as I complete the timed training. So we'll look at that as well. Detective Montoya. So that's just interrogate criminals and stop crimes across the city. Okay, that's just a general one that you can just do as you play then. Ooh, a Lucius Fox. Ooh, okay. Crafting new gear. Interested, okay. So visit Lucius Fox as well. Okay, nice. So a lot of these missions you can just do as you're playing it, naturally, of course. So we won't go through every challenge here on the channel because, of course, I want you to also experience the game for yourself. So we're looking at the main missions and the main side ones of this game so far. But let's go and help our friend Alfred then. Let's go and check on it. He's okay.
Found you, old boy.
Colonel Kane.
Sergeant Pennyworth. I'm sorry I had to push our meeting so late. Work never seems to stop in this city.
Oh, I can certainly relate. The paperwork hasn't let up since Bruce's passing.
Yeah. I still can't believe it.
Burying Bruce was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Do you remember what I told you after Martha and Tommy?
You said, life matters when death matters.
We take the living for granted until they're gone. I don't know what the Wayne Foundation will do without Bruce.
I trust Master Grayson has been helpful as you adjust?
Yeah, he sure has. Dick had his first investor call the other day. I'm surprised how well he did.
Every day I find...
You geezers escaped from the old folks' home. Don't you know it's dangerous out here at night?
Every day I find new reasons to be proud.
Empty your pockets or I empty the gun. You know what? Never mind.
Quite the about-face.
That punk didn't know who he was messing with. Come inside. We'll have a drink, catch up.
Don't have to twist my arm. Let's not be long, though. I wouldn't want anyone to worry.
Belfry, got anything court-related?
The Court of Owls. A secret society as old as Gotham itself. Who run the city behind closed doors. According to the old poem, anyway.
Okay, but how does that line up with what Penguin said?
If this all-powerful court really is out there, they might be the ones getting all those creeps out of Blackgate. Which means they've been getting away with murder for centuries.
I hear you. Fingers crossed we'll learn more at the Powers Club.
Nice. Well, I think we'll end it there then, guys, on this particular episode. So we're definitely moving on with the story, aren't we? So we've now got the Court of Owls involved. So it looks like so far the Penguin's a good guy, or at least working on our side. So that's something. But yeah, okay, we'll leave it here. But before we go, I think it'd be good just to sort of show you the fast travel system as well. And see how that actually operates, because with Nightwing you get to see a cool little feature. So I'll catch you on the other side, but I'll leave you with this. Well, hello YouTube, it is I, Batsmail, and I hope you are enjoying episode 9 and all the previous episodes as well. As always, this channel is very much new, and I appreciate any of the comments, any of the love that you can give. If you want to give a like, smash that like thumb button, whatever you want to call it, and I'll see you for the next episode, where we dive into the Court of Owls, and we find out what's really going on in Gotham. And to be fair, we all know Gotham's pretty much screwed.